All I want for Christmas, a macOS Catalina music app that doesn't suck, please. X1000. Is it childish to wish upon a star? To creep downstairs in the dead of night and shout your deepest desires up the chimney in the hope that Santa is out there, watching, waiting, anticipating? To write an article basically begging one of the world's biggest companies to do something because you'd really like it to happen? No. No, it's not. In fact, it's actually a really mature, cool thing to do. Shut up. So, here I go. All I want for Christmas is for Apple's software division to pull its fist out of its own anus and actually give us a macOS Catalina music app that's genuinely good. Is that so hard, Apple? Is it? Is it? First, some context. I'm not talking about the Apple Music streaming service, but the digital file library. Although you don't hear about this from Apple very often, there must be millions and millions of people who still buy MP3s and have active digital music libraries. Now, earlier this year, Apple took iTunes out to look at some rabbits, and then blew its brains out all over the grassy knoll. I think I was one of the few people to really love and enjoy iTunes, so I found this news quite upsetting. Aside from the predictable nostalgic element of the death of iTunes, I was especially concerned that Apple would turn the macOS Catalina music app into one long advert for the Apple Music streaming service. Thankfully, this didn't pan out as I feared. But not everything was rosy. Why? Because the macOS music app is still basically iTunes, just with less stuff in it. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Callum, you said you loved iTunes. Why would you be unhappy that the new macOS music app is basically the same thing? Look at you smarty pants, coming in here and pointing out the inconsistencies in my own article. Aren't you special? Basically, I liked iTunes a lot, but that doesn't mean I didn't think it could be better. And once I'd seen that Apple hadn't made the macOS music app worse, it seemed pretty ridiculous that it didn't put any effort into making the software a superior music library. Don't worry though, Apple. Stop weeping. There, it's okay. For more on this story, visit the news article link.